Hey Canada. I just want to make a video talking about the recent Supreme Court decision on June 9th. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, likely not, it didn't get much media attention. But on June 9th, the Supreme Court of Canada decided that bestiality in Canada was okay. Now, I know you're thinking like that can't be right, or I must have got my facts wrong or something. I'm going to provide links in the description below that will, show the news story. They're from reputable sources. You can do a search on Google if you want. But yeah, the Supreme Court of Canada says bestiality is okay in Canada as long as no penetration occurs. Now, they're not a bunch of sickos on the Supreme Court. It sounds like they didn't want to rule this way. The reason they ruled this way was because that was the way the laws were written. They actually strongly suggested to Parliament that the law should be changed because this clearly isn't right. This is not shouldn't be a controversial thing, but yeah, that's the way the law is written in Canada, and that was the decision. So there is an MP trying to do something about this, and I apologize if I get their name wrong, but they're Nathaniel Erskine Smith from Beaches, East York. Now, they're trying to write a bill that broadens the term bestiality, which this should not be a controversial bill. I don't care if you're liberal or conservative. Most Canadians own a pet. We don't want these animal abuses to occur. It's not a controversial bill, but unfortunately, it isn't gaining much ground. And my theory on why it's not gaining ground is simply for the fact that most Canadians don't know about it. They don't think it will gain them political points as politicians. Anyways, whatever the reason is, it's embarrassing. As a Canadian, this is an embarrassing ruling. Vice News reported on the story, and they basically said, Canada says it's okay to have oral sex with animals. And frankly, yeah, they're technically right. It's embarrassing. And I'm hoping as Canadians we can do something about it. As a Yukoner, I emailed Larry Bagnall, and I'm hoping for a response. That's our local MP, and I'm going to provide his email in the description below as well. And I really encourage other Canadians to contact their local MP. If you happen to be from somewhere else in Canada, I'm going to provide another link that it will be to the government's website. You can search for your MP. It will have all the contact information there. But yeah, as Canadians, let's do something about this. Let's contact our MPs and let's fix this. This bill will be brought back up for discussion, I believe, in September. So hopefully we can gain some traction before then, and let's get our politicians on board. This should not be a divisive issue by any stretch. I don't think any Canadian thinks this is okay. So yeah, let's do something about it. Let's contact our people and let's do something. Anyways, thanks, Canada.